Okay, I don't know who we're gonna romance today. You wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute or two, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really.
An eternity, if you catch my drift.
Thank you, Ocean. Whoa, not now, Ocean. May I continue? Yes, go on. Okay, then, as I was... We're kind of breezing through this a little bit because we have done a playthrough before where we romanced Huntress, so we're just exploring our other options now. As I was saying, look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ew. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. Ew. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? Answers don't come easy. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. What did we do last time? I think we dug up the face. So let's get some cardio in. You turn away from the stretch aside and begin to run, but this beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps.
Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise.
Almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? Listen, okay, the latest season of Bachelor in Paradise just wrapped up. It's fine. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Mine doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Wilson! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please! You turn around, and when you see what's awaiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. I'm glad I have a smoothie today.
You're a thirsty bitch.
Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? Let's toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. No, we already romanced you. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Yeah. Okay, fine. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction.
Don't be scared. You were made for this.
Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. Ugh. Totally. No good reason not to. You decide to head over and see what happens next. I'm sure this can only go well. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Nice. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. Yeah, that's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Oh my god. Emo queen. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Deep sigh. That was Wraith. That's how I meant he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. You might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Not at all. I've never thought of myself as attractive. Whoa, watch it. That's bullshit. You're beautiful. You hear me? Can we romance the narrator? I kind of want to romance the narrator. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. What's your favorite animal? I don't know what this is. Muscleid, 100%? Be honest, you have no idea what a muscleid is, and you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? I'm being perceived and I don't like it. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses. No biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? Astronaut. I'm trying to pick answers that I didn't last time, but it's also been a while, so I don't quite remember everything we chose last time, but... It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor of ice cream? Horse flesh.
Horse flesh. I mean, ocean sounds.
My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, that reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Sure, mint chip.
So obedient.
I think last time I actually died when I tried to pick something else, didn't I? That sounds right. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to get started. It's just... That's all, folks. English is hard. I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big, dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate. You know, based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie and also crafted lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. Yeah. We already talked to you. We already boned you. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. Yeah. Arguing like children. Cool. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill at right here. I think we chose the lounge last time because we were aiming for Spirit, but then Huntress wanted to spin the bottle, so we went in her direction instead. So, I guess this doesn't outright decide who we're gonna romance, but it maybe kind of gives us a little bit of a gentle nudge in that direction. Let's maybe go for... I think I kind of maybe want to go for Wraith this time? I'd be down for a dip in the pool. Whoa, the pool? You actually want to go to the pool? Well, I mean, sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great. Everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, and they still put in a pool because pools are just, you know, great. It's a real special treat. And you thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. I kind of dig Wraith. He's cute. I don't know if he would be my first romance interest. I'm not Seth, but I could maybe have him as a bestie. Hold on! Just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinator. Ugh, yeah, gross. Go away. Go away, please. Y'all are obnoxious, annoying, and I don't want to speak with you. No, please go away. Hey, narrator. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? No, it's not. It will never be an option. We're never going... Oh. Well, never mind. I guess we're going to Trapper's yacht. I'm great at the game. Trapper is very pleased with your choice. Not just because he owns this boat either. Why do they make us pick twice? Like, we pick something, we have like a 2-second conversation with Claudette and Dwight, and then we have to pick up from the same options again? Whatever. This game is fine. Clearly, you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. We could maybe get Trapper's romance out of the way. Unfortunately, though, this means those uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure the help wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else. Loudly. They're used to it at this point, though, so it's time to get to the good stuff. Eating! Oh, I'm so hungry. As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu. What do you want to be served? Ooh. You can't choose beef carpaccio, veggie hummus platter, something in... Is that French? Okay, so let's think about it. If we do decide to romance Trapper, which is a very big if, he would definitely for sure be my last option, but it wouldn't hurt to get that out of the way. He seems to be like a big kind of like fancy, finer things in life type of dude. So maybe he would want something French? Yeah? Maybe? I'll take, well, I don't know how to say it, but whatever this is. I think it's French. You point at the most foreign-sounding item on the menu because foreign equals fancy to us Americans. I don't know what it is, but I'm here, so why not try something new? In fact, we'll take 2. Honestly, I have no idea what I just ordered. Please don't be escargot. I've had escargot. It's pretty fucking gross. I'm just trying to vibe and roll with the punches. I get it. I don't exactly like it, but I do dig it. Do the unexpected thing. Don't play their game. Oh, you dig it, do you? Well, I hope you really vibe with no substitutions, which is what... Oh. Oops. At least you knew it was in French. Why would that be in French and the rest of the menu in English? Huh? I am confusion. Someone clear this up for me, please? Don't worry, though. I prepared for this possibility. Dwayne, Cloris, bring out the pigs in a blanket for these simpletons. He definitely knows their real names are Dwight and Claudette. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy! Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? Ooh, I think if we want to romance Trapper, we gotta be an asshole. Get rid of them. What you can get is lost now. Trapper snickers at your casual abuse of these lowly survivors. I guess when you've got a bunch of giant metal hooks shoved through your skin, you form a special kind of relationship with pain. Dwight wipes away a tear. He should have known better than to talk to the likes of you. Wow, I just went full Karen. Now that the help is gone, the killers... You know, killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone. Today, anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That lacks a bit of a punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, definitely avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Mood. Who will you allow to steal you away for a quick second? This is it. You know, since we are on his boat, Trapper is my least favorite choice. It would be nice to kind of just get him out of the way. Maybe we go with Trappy Daddy. I'm kind of thinking that may be the path for today. You make eye contact with Trapper and he immediately pushes the others aside. I could just imagine that. You lock eyes and he's like, whoosh! He would. I mean, look at those arms. I mean, really, that's sort of all you can see of him, but he got the muscles. You already show promise as a prospective mate. Therefore, I'd actually like to get to know you better. So I'll let you in on a secret. When the time comes, I have a private little getaway here on this island. No one else knows about it. It's to die in. For. It's to die for. It's a hidden spot where I enjoy all of life's many bounties. I want to show it to you. Not because you're worthy of it just yet, though. Mainly because it will piss everyone else off you chose me. I always like to remind them who's really in charge around here. Oh yeah, and also that part about getting to know you better. That's important too. Is he actually going to turn out to be like a big soft teddy bear? Because during the first run through when we romance Huntress, he was the biggest, most colossal of assholes. I guess. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored, and on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Declan. Yes, sir? Prepare a libation, something that will impress our new guest. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Ow! I can fix him. Carla, make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole.
Oh no, he's hot!
Fuck, I'm doomed. Declan? Carla? I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina. You know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. You, ready your mouth hole. Huh? Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. While undoubtedly crass, he does have a point. A minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. Minigames consist of blah, 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 blah. Yep, we've done this before. We're professional gamers. We can do this. I'm ready. The party never stops. Shots! Not bad? What do you mean, not bad? That should have been perfect. There we go. Absolutely perfect. I know there's an achievement for getting a completely perfect minigame, which I've yet to get yet, I think. Damn it. This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it, so it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Shit. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. Okay. But don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed. When you come to, Gwyd and Claudette... Did I say... Maybe I have been drinking, like actually, IRL. Oh dear. I'm getting into character. Method acting. Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree. I'm suddenly less hungry now. Next activity is mealtime! What, you were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected-ster? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick is getting a little flustered. Okay, don't focus on Trickster. Don't focus on K-pop Daddy. We'll get to him someday, but not today. Nope, stop. Don't compliment me. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. I mean, you could still, like, scoot Trapper over and then scoot Huntress over a little bit. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, we're eating Felix again, aren't we? Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. But you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to get its meat, so that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Why am I starting to like Trapper? Oh no. Oh no.
I'm in danger!
Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Let's eat! You think of what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please, please stop. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll carve up dinner. Fine. There's a machete. Cool. Okay. Second time's the charm. We got through our warm-up game. Now we do it perfectly. No! Oh, wait, that was perfect. Never mind, I retract my no! Oh, that was not perfect. That was not perfect at all. Damn it. I'm never gonna get perfect minigame at this rate. Oof. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served, for real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean...
Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty funny to watch if you ask me, but it's just me. What am I to say, though? Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'm sorry? Actually, it's not the food at the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I'd have an excuse to not chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right? Guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now, you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive.
Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean.
Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right?
For this place holds many secrets even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. Got some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
Hey. You wake up to find Trapper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. That's what Huntress did too, didn't she? You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody. Thanks, I guess? Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. I'm starting to understand, I think. When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water. That's really thoughtful of you. What, a magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted Adonis can't also be thoughtful? And also extremely humble? Don't answer because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy! Killed by a boar? Get out of here with that garbage! Why do I like Trapper? Why am I liking Trapper? I kind of hate that the game is making me like the person that I dislike the most. I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you like a regular human person. Yes, this is how the human people communicate. And right now, I'm worried that I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me or how I feel about you. So I'll just put it out there. I might possibly like you. I can't say that about everyone. Or really anyone else on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. You're cute and quirky and not like other girls. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. It's a big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it. You watch as Trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. Oh yeah. I think I very, very vaguely remember on our huntress path. Like we woke up and the Trapper was sketching us or something. Oh my god, he's an artist. Oh no. Oh no. I'm falling for the Trapper and I don't like it. Would you like to see it? Yes. Yes, I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me. Trapper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response. Thanks? Am I about to get murdered? I feel like there's a murder coming. Trapper looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Did I do an oopsie? Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Should I reload? I kind of think maybe I want to reload. No. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm ready. It sounds like a big step for you to share something that important with me. I want you to trust me when you let yourself be that vulnerable. Okay, I got straight up bamboozled. Trapper stares at you, but despite the silence lasting way too long, you can't figure out what he's thinking, only that he seems to be getting closer to you the longer he stares. What an interesting response. We should walk down the beach a bit, perhaps put some extra space between us and these other uncouth monsters. Okay, so apparently no was the correct option. Shoot. I thought I was being nice. Damn it. Trapper turns and begins to walk away from you. Follow quietly. You don't respond, you simply follow him silently, observing the sheer force with which he takes each step along the water's edge. There is one thing about myself I'd like to share with you now. A long time ago, when I was a boy who did not yet know the potential of his own strength, I fought a bear with my bare hands. That behemoth must have stood 9, nay, 10 feet tall, and it had to weigh 1,000 pounds at least. But after hours rolling in the mud with the beast, I finally snapped its neck. Then I carried the carcass on my back for 5 miles through the woods and hills to my home. Before I washed its blood from my own wounds, I skinned it. For the next 2 days, I ate each and every part of that bear. For during our 10-mile walk on that mountainside, I realized that formidable beast gave me a great gift, and I owed it the courtesy of making his body part of mine. That bear helped me realize I had nothing in this world to fear. No man, animal, or monster would ever take me down. And I'm reminded of that each time I stand by my fireplace where that bear's skin will stay for as long as I take breath. Okay, this is getting a little intense. Like I said, I want to be able to romance because I know it is possible to fuck up along the way and either be friend-zoned by whoever you're trying to romance or even be killed. So I'm trying to avoid those two. Isn't that incredible? Magnificent. No more incredible than you are. I'd expect nothing less from you. Trapper looks at you, a piercing look. Even through his mask, he smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Flurry of footsteps. Declan and Christina, cool. It's very important we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of the evening's activities. That's what I have to say about your itinerary. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Yeah, let's go. I got killers to romance. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, we're not going to say who, so don't worry you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. But that means we're behind on time for evening activities and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to pick Trapper. Yep, we've been here before and we're gonna pick Trapper. Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Yeah, these two really don't get along, but I feel like they would make a really great couple. Canonically. I mean, the Wraith and Nurse are baes. That's like actual lore, I think. Okay. I choose you, Pikachu! Yes, I'm repeating this bit, but I don't care, it's funny. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Yeah. Yes, of course. You want to hear my story? It's a good one. And an old one, too. Tale as old as time. Nope. This is an infamous tale about two young friends from my hometown. Best buds who did everything and anything together. Fish, hunt, fight, skip rocks, climb the tallest trees, climb the highest peaks. The more dangerous something was, the more they wanted to do it. But everything changed one day when the slightly older friend asked the other for a favor. My father doesn't want me going out with you anymore. He said we're dangerous together. We take risks we shouldn't, and if I keep hanging out with you, he says one day I'm going to get hurt. Do you think you could come by and tell my dad we'll be careful so we can still be friends? Of course, said the other friend, who was always eager to please his best mate. So the two went to see the concerned father, who puffed away at his pipe as he listened to every promise his son's pal made about being more cautious. But when the slightly younger and slightly smaller boy finished, his friend's father responded, stone-faced, "No, sorry. This is best for both of you. I don't want my son hanging out with you anymore, and that's that." The young boy was so crestfallen he left immediately. No one would see him cry. He would not give them the satisfaction. Especially because if they did, they might tell others in town, and they'd all think him weak. Worse, his own father would never forgive his son for letting others see him that way. But he was too upset to go home right away, or be spotted on the path, so instead he sat outside his friend's house in the little hiding spot they had often sat in during rainstorms or when they didn't want anyone to see them trading interesting rocks they dug up. Oh dear. It was quiet as he stifled his own tears. And that's when he heard it. A sound and odor wafting alongside the pipe smoke carried on dark winds. Betrayal. Thanks, Dad. I didn't want to hang out with him anymore, but I didn't want to tell him that. He'd be a big baby about it. It's okay, I get it. Don't blame you at all either. He's soft and needy. You need strong friends. Someday you really would have ended up getting hurt because of him. You need friends you can rely on. This is terrible. Trapper looks angry. The muffled tears stopped, and the hiding spot that had been a pit of sadness now overflowed with rage. The boy went home. If anyone passed him on the path, all they saw was determination. Was this Undertale? That night he spoke to no one. He ate no dinner. He slept no sleep. The next day he got up early and sat near the tallest tree in the woods by his former friend's house. It was the one tree no kid in town had ever conquered. Its top remained untouched. He remained there till dark before he finally went home. He did this for 8 days. On the 9th, his old mate finally passed by. "Hey, what are you doing here?" asked the Judas. "Nothing. Out hunting squirrels and sat down to eat this apple," lied the younger boy. "Oh, yeah, sure. I hope you're okay. I can't believe my dad did that. It's so unfair." "Yes, it was truly unthinkable," answered the boy through a smile that carried no warmth. "Yeah, well, okay. I'll see you around." But before the betrayer could leave, his old friend called out to him. "I'm going to climb this tree," he said. "I'm going to make it to the top." "The hell you are! No one can do that. And they definitely can't do it by themselves." He had him. "I can, and I will. I understand why you can't, though. Your dad said you're afraid you'll get hurt." "I'm not afraid. He's afraid," replied the friend, now seething with shame and with his own rage. "Oh, forget what my dumb old father said. I'll do it with you. You'll see I'm not afraid." Is he going to push him out of the tree? Is he going to push him out of the tree? And so the two climbed and climbed, each making it higher than they ever had before. And they continued to climb. But whether they would have reached the top will never be known. Because the turncoat, the boy who had made his father lie for him, fell before he could make it all the way up. Oh, he fell. Sure. Some say it was no accident, that his old chum pushed him. But how could he? He was the weak one, after all. Of course, such a weak child could never send his best friend to his death. This was an accident. Tragic for sure, but nothing more. Of course, A month later, though no one could explain how the dead boy's father choked to death on his own pipe. Yeah, definitely a good call on staying quiet after that. Silence really is best at a time like this. Shit! What about you? What did you think of my tale? Now that's a story. Yes, it is. Oh. Guess he liked that response. He's handing you a gold coin. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of about 7 seconds because Trickster shows up. Okay. Nope. Do not get sidetracked by Trickster. Don't do it. No. K-pop daddy, please. Nope. Trapper approaches you. Finally, those dweebs are gone. Now that I know we're totally alone, we can really talk. But let's get away from this ash and smoke and take a dip in the pool. Whether it's water, sweat, or my enemy's blood, I prefer my muscles glistening, not dried.
A dip in the pool with the trapper. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk.
Okay. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Trapper looks surprisingly relaxed. That's definitely weird. Oh, okay. The small bubbles rising up in the water around him might have something to do with it! No, bestie. Damn it. Fuck, that's so gross. Look, I didn't want to reveal anything in front of the others. You never know when a loser is likely a maggot. Now, though, I want to hear what you really thought of my story. What was its real purpose? To establish dominance. To scare everyone and establish dominance? Interesting answer. Trapper stares at you for way too long. It's like he's looking into your soul, but he says nothing. He's still staring. He stares for such a long time, it becomes quite romantic. And then, as it keeps going on, it becomes downright horrifying. A chill runs down your spine. Finally, Dwight and Claudette show up and say everyone is reconvening at the fire pit. How dare you interrupt me? I mean us! No, wait, me! I meant me! Trapper throws his cleaver at Dwight and Claudette's feet. Where the hell was he even hiding his cleaver? More importantly, what do you think of his little cleaver toss? Laugh. Yeah. Haha, you see how scared they both looked? That was amazing! Serves the servants right. Oh, we really gotta go full Karen, okay. Clever wordplay. You're alright by me. Ooh. Trapper flips you a gold coin, which he definitely was keeping in his crotch. It's too warm to have been anywhere else. I didn't need to know that, but okay. You feel your toes tingling and notice the temperature has dropped significantly. It's getting chilly in the water. Usually it's so warm around you. You mind if I snuggle up your way? Yes, I do mind. Before we have to spend too much time watching you sit there all alone trying to figure out exactly what goes on, what you're doing with your life, we figured we'd let you know it's time for bed. And you're kind of the last person out enjoying the facilities, so, well, the thing is, you see, we can't really get our night started until yours ends, so pack it up, kiddo. Your fireside sleeping arrangements await. Okay. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Trapper's story. Are you being led to your demise by an untrustworthy narrator? Hey, wait a second, I swear to you that you're not! Come on, you gotta trust me at least a little more than you trust Trapper. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Cool. Totally read the directions. Sure. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide you might adjust the dial and fix it. Let's see what's on this station. These tunes kind of suck. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Gee, I wonder. Trapper, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Trapper tells you his secret for falling asleep when he's feeling restless. A heavy bearskin blanket is all you need. If that doesn't work, I just go for a late night walk and punch the first person I come across. Real charmer, that one. I'm not sure I'm brave enough to kill a bear, or skilled enough to skin it. You're certainly not either of those things, as far as I can tell. Here, hold on to this. Try not to hurt yourself. Ooh. Trapper hands you an entire bear's paw, complete with sharp claws. Okay, do y'all know how big a fully grown bear's paw is? It's like as big as my head, basically. It's like the most aggro version of a rabbit's foot you've ever seen. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd.
Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting rocking sensation, that was all me. Oh yeah, what can I say except you're welcome?
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Oh. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback. Oh, hey, shh. Clearly, she has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. Shh! It seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with the Trapper right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. It's completely by accident I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. This was simply the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types, not phony look out for each other as an excuse just for being nosy types. But well, since you're here and I'm here, Maybe we've got other things in common. Who knows? If we spent a little more time together tomorrow, you might find that I don't know, we get along. By get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not. Whatever. I don't even care. Bye. Good night and sweet dreams to you too, I guess? Finally alone for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned! Okay. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These are some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafen. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down so easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper. Ugh, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living for now. One false step and, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really, invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I remember at this point last time, everyone was kinda nice-ish and positive, a little bit. Trapper said he wanted to outright kill me, so at least he didn't say that this time. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes... No. Skipping past Trickster. No. We cannot get distracted by sexy K-pop daddy. No. Simply no. No. Do not be distracted. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they blah, 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 blah. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option. I'm pretty sure that's what we went with the last time. Let's go with, I've been having a lovely time. Uh-huh. Love to hear that, because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love. No. You'll get us all killed again and again and again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? I remember this. I said no last time. It was like, I agree, I will not say anything negative. And then, yes, it's like, I'll sign the agreement. Yeah, sure. Yes, we've been through all this before, like I said. We had a full playthrough last time, our first playthrough, where we went through all the dialogue. We're focusing more on the stuff we haven't seen before. Everyone rolls up into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon. Oh, why am I so hungry? So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? I have both! In smoothie form. With also bananas and like half an energy drink. Take a plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Well, maybe I was, because he's our bae this go-around, and not gonna lie, like, Trapper was my least favorite before. Now I'm kind of like, now that we're getting to know him better, I'm kind of digging him a tad bit. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. That was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could. Yeah, we've been through. We've already done you, did you, all that. Well, surely that must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. I'm guessing Wraith has had enough courage to speak in front of the group? Ah, here he is. Take us home, Wraith. Come on, Bing Bong. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like, a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. I could really lay into some chocolate chip pancakes right about now. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Oh, I remember this part. Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes. That's how I imagine Dwight sounds like. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Subtle. Damn it! Ah, come on, a little privacy, please. I don't know why. I imagine Dwight is having like an Urkel type voice. Dwight is painting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like... fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? What does the appendix actually do? I don't know. I should ask Kat. I'm not a friggin' biology major. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Oh, I wish I had a laugh track. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. It's okay, Dwight. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes up. 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck. You're going to need it. Hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. Go into the hot tub, dedicated to achieve a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me.
Spiky tipped like a spawn tree, blah, blah, blah. It's no tree at all. It's, oh god, no, stop trying to distract me with your abs. Please, no. Down, boy. Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Of course, it's Trapper. You two have gotten pretty cozy, muscle daddy. You should definitely come with me, obviously. Remember, I have a beautiful little spot with all the delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but play your cards right, and I'll warn you about them first. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. If they did, I'd know and they'd be dead. Since you can, well, I mean, Spirit technically already is dead, but you know. Since you can see they are very much alive for now, it's still all mine. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in. I know you don't have much to think about. Why would you? You can have me, a specimen so fine I can block out the sun. Or you could choose one of these peasants. Speaking of, before you can decide if you want to go off with Trapper, the Huntress interjects. I guess you could go with Trapper, but if you want the brawn without the dram, give this little bunny a try instead. I mean me. I'm the bunny. 'Cause of my mask. And I tried to rhyme brawn with drama, but it was hard. I'm not educated, okay? But what I lack in schooling, I make up for with killer instincts and a truly insane vertical jump. Trust me, you don't know how hot it is to jump super high until you've seen me do it. The view from down there, it'll sure as hell beat looking at some amateur artwork or whatever Trapper has going. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be, gee, I wonder? I gotta go with Trapper. Yeah, duh. Let's go. Ooh. Anyway, here we are. My beautiful cave. The only truly great place on this entire island. Welcome, please. Make yourself at home. But not really. This is my home, and don't you forget it. But please, relax. This is where I come to get away from the screams, to hear other screams. I'm just kidding. This is a peaceful place so long as no one arrives uninvited. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water. Far away. Do you understand? Why? How come? Because it's a literal trap and you'll die. No silence should last this long unless Wraith is around. Hey, seriously, don't go in the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance and don't ask me why. You got it? How about no? You're not my supervisor, and you don't tell me what to do. Glad to see you have a spine, and will continue to have one for at least a little while longer. I didn't expect that, though. Interesting. Very interesting. And maybe even hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
Ooh. We're getting all the gold coins here. Anyway, I really don't know how to reward people who make me happy since no one makes me happy, so I guess you can have this gold coin. He sure does love handing these things out. I doubt they really mean anything, though. These little collectibles rarely amount to anything. Now that you know what not to do around here, I can finally get to know you. Nope, actually you can't, because at exactly this moment, Trickster shows up! Oh! He is doing such a good job at trying to distract me. Hello there, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over here. Sir, please. I'm not trying to go for your ending yet. I will get there at some point. Why are you here? And I don't just mean in my secret spot. Why are you literally here on this island? Obviously, for the same reason we all are. I think. Maybe. Actually, I have no idea why we're here. I better ask Wraith what's going on. He probably has all the answers. Anyway, I was saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love. Same as you. I'm gonna press X to doubt. Because I know, he's not an actual romanceable character. I'm aware. I don't know, sounds like a legit reason. What do you say? I'm gonna say no. I am not interested, and I demand that you leave this cave immediately. Why? I'm loyal to Trapper. I chose Trapper for a reason. And that reason is... Quick, think. You've got some decent options. The muscles, obviously, his mogul status, his can-do attitude, and by can-do, I mean can do several unspeakable acts of horror in a row without losing his breath. All good reasons to be interested in Trappy Muscle Daddy. It's none of your damn business. Trickster, since you've probably never experienced it before, that is what loyalty sounds like. Please, do you have any idea what I've put my agent, lawyer, and personal stylist through? And they've stuck with me. That is loyalty. Don't worry, Trickster Daddy, K-pop Daddy. We'll get your ending soon, I promise. Well, one thing at a time. I'm trying to focus. Find me if you want to know what it's like to work beneath a real boss. Beneath, as in, like,
You're a thirsty bitch.
Nope. Stop talking. Go to jail.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Before slipping out the back of the cave as quickly and silently as he arrived. Hey, look at that! Conflict resolution without anyone getting slashed, bashed, or split in half! Nice. Your complete devotion and allegiance to this hulking monster really has brought a sense of calm purpose to your life. Trapper's happy. At least he might be. He's smiling, but it's unclear if it's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him. Well, thank goodness that's behind us. Even if the smell of Cleaver body spray is not... Is this supposed to be an Axe body spray joke? Because, dear God, that is unlocking some core middle school memories. Oh, dear God. None of us are proud of that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm feeling a little stressed out, and I hate to be uncomfortable in my own abode. I'll be right back. He's gone. Not sure for how long, though. What do you want to do while you wait? I think if we go snooping, he's gonna be a little upsetty spaghetti with us, so we remain perfectly still. We become statue. You remain perfectly still, standing alone in this dimly lit cave. Some life you've made for yourself. It's amazing, though, how you can stand it all without a backbone, you big baby! Wow. We were just complimenting the narrator a bit ago, and now the narrator's out for blood. Damn. All this time with Trapper has me talking like him. Trapper's back, and he's carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. Okay, listen. I'm a cocktail type of bitch. But I will absolutely go hard on some apple pie moonshine. That is my jam. 0% chance it's chlorine. Dwight did mention a bottle went missing from the pool shed. Well, do you want something to take the edge off like a skull jammed onto a spike? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! You're damn right I do. A proper drink for your stressful day. I was trying to be polite. Not sure how people actually do that. How'd I do? Did I nail it? Truth is, I didn't think there was any way you'd say yes. I'm actually gonna drink the whole thing myself. But I'm quite charmed by your enthusiasm. Well. Trapper begins to chug the mysterious drink, but before he can finish it, Dwight and Claudette show up at the mouth of his cave. We are so sorry to interrupt. Please don't kill us again. But we've been told to make a very dramatic and urgent announcement. There's simply no time to waste. We can only make it on the beach, though, which is obviously a very natural and normal thing to have happen right now at the exact moment we need you to get back to the group. Their story checks out. You and a frustrated trapper leave his cave. No. I want to have some spicy cave time, like fucking Jon Snow in Egret. I briefly blanked on her name. Damn it. Sorry, we had no choice. We had to bring you here. Yeah, someone likes the added drama. Oh, damn. Was this a setup? Why is Huntress walking over to you? Huntress, baby. Anna? Can I still call you Anna? Listen, you've had your time to shine. We had something special in our last playthrough. But it's time to move on. Dwight and Claudette wisely turn and sprint away before Huntress arrives. What the hell are you doing here? Nice to see you too, comrade. Oh yeah, I sometimes forget that she's Russian. I am here because I have a proposition. Listen, I'll be completely truthful with you. This is my poor attempt at a bad Russian accent. I can't offer you any more love than Trapper can. Only an equal amount of hate. But I can offer you two things he can't. The first is fun. He's a miserable sob, even here in paradise. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. You'd be having way more fun spending your time with me. But more importantly, I want something Trapper doesn't. A family. I want lots of kids, actually. I'm dying to have many children. Many children have also died to be with me, now that I think about it. Anyhow, if you want that too, you should leave him and come with me, but you must decide quickly. I don't like being exposed out in the open like this. So what do you say? Do you want to be with me? No! Romanced you already. Remaining loyal to Trapper. How dare you? Once again, I chose Trapper for a reason. I'd never leave him for anyone. It's like the game knows that he's not the most ideal option. And they're giving us many instances within a short period of time to bow out. Good answer. So you earned one of these. If I said I'll go with Huntress, would he kill me? Is that how you get the death ending? I actually don't know. We'll have to do that at some point, but right now we're actually trying to get good endings. Ooh, a gold coin. Maybe there actually is something about these coins. Are they possibly the only way to pay your way to Trickster's private island? Maybe? Well, Huntress seemed less pleased with that answer, though. Very well, then. But I promise I will have my vengeance for this slight. No, she won't. But only because Trapper is likely to kill you before she can. Okay, why you gotta phrase it like that? Damn. I'm just trying to find love. I have to ask you, though. Do you want kids? No spawn ever. Why would anyone want kids? Kids are loud and drippy. I mean, who could ever work in childcare? Who could ever spend a decade in the childcare profession caring for children mainly of the infant and toddler ages? Can't relate. I have no idea. Maybe for the backup kidneys? Anyway, enough of this foolishness. Let's go back to my cave. What a relief that's behind us. I would have hated if kids came between us, or if you left me for a lunatic in a bunny mask. You probably would have hated the cleaver that came between the two sides of your body more, though, had that played out differently. But ultimately, I'm glad we went through that together. You showed real loyalty, and no amount of money can buy that. Because you showed you can be trusted, I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches. And this time, I won't take no for an answer. This one is very important to me. I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this. So he drew the hibby bibby. You know, I mean, art is very subjective, you know? But that looks like something a kindergartner would make if they had been blindfolded. Well, what do you think of it? It's something. Wow, what an interesting portrait. Thanks for showing it to me. I really learned a lot about you just now. I didn't draw this. I stole this from Hillbilly. No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot to Trickster. You know, that's probably for the best, actually. Now that I think about it. I'm trying to envision a romance arc with Hillbilly. And it's not, no. Simply, no. Okay. My sketches are actually good. You really will get to see one soon, too. So long as, things go well. Dwight and Claudette are back. We swear this time we're going to tell you the truth. Honestly, please believe us. It's time to meet everyone for dinner. It's fine. I'm so hungry I could eat another horse. Another horse?
Trapper, did you eat Maurice? Is that why he's missing?
I take it back. I take it all back. If he is the reason that Maurice is gone, I want nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with this man ever again. I don't care how ripply and muscly and sexy and handsome he is. No. Another? Like you've eaten one before, or you've eaten a horse today? Yes. Yes to which one? Exactly. Don't bother. You need to keep on schedule. Hey, Dumb and Dumber, I have a question for you two. So much for the schedule. Yes, sir. Either of you want children? We can't answer that. How could we even think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether it be the freedom to leave this island, or the freedom to die and stay dead. I'll take that as a no on children. Good for both of you. You just earned yourself a quick death next time. Unless I forget I said this. Wow, he really hates kids. Which honestly, fair. Kids aren't for everybody. Please don't. Don't what? Forget. Forget what? This is a nightmare. Now let's eat! What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. You are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. Just another regret. I hope that you can keep it my dirty little secret. But enough gentle ribbing and badly auto-tuned singing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. So Wraith is not an appetizing single? I think Seth would beg to differ. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. It's like Disney romance. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, Letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. You know, I've never had shrimp cocktail. Isn't it usually cold shrimp? Just take the shrimp and throw it in pasta or something. That's my jam. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working out how they did it. You mean beetle... Leah, stop saying it! Beetle shrimp, the most rare and delicious type of shrimp? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Beetle shrimp? Oh yeah, I gave her a Russian accent like midway through the game. I guess I better stick with the bit I started. Is this some new species? Because I've hunted many beetle and many shrimp, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp. By the accent, I mean like very terrible and probably actually sounding like coming from a whole other country. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also something to do with dancing? I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say... Excuse you. Now you're saying, Trapper. You've done all you can. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to narrate us out of this. Somehow. Hold on. Are you afraid we might accidentally recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a bit late for that. And then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper! I don't know what this accent is anymore. Hey, I've never seen this particular severed head before. What? This time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. You've got to be careful about which cultural references we get mixed up with, is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Bet. What happened between me and Trapper will remain between me and Trapper. Is that a real smile from Trapper? My God, this is terrifying. Finally, this island has another person who knows how to act with dignity and respect. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh no, wait, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. Ooh, kinky. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Well, since we're romancing Trapper and we need to go full bitchy Karen with them, as he does, we will ignore them. Is there anything else we can do for you? Anything at all? Anything? A manners book, perhaps? It's fine. We're used to this kind of shabby treatment here on Jerk Island. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb?
Yes, and I immediately regret how I did.
Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving to the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. I feel bad for him. Oh no. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here. So nothing is probably not a great sign. Ellipses. Oh, cool, and now everyone's looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell the story? Or we could play charades, boggle. Oh, well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We are just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith! I was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I'm not the storytelling type. I'd rather not. Why? Do you have something to hide? You're telling us you don't have a single story in your entire life? So sad. Truly, humanity has reached its crumbling nadir. Nadir? Is that how you pronounce that? Nadir? My dear, a doe, a deer, a female deer. I just want to hear your voice. Why are you being like this? Be strong. Because I don't want to. And that's that. Power move. I respect that. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end it there. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? Oh, goodness me, I wonder. Who will I choose? Totally Wraith. Definitely Wraith. Trappy Daddy. Trapper surprises everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking an orator's posture. There was a young man who loved his young wife, and the child they had gave the lovebirds a happy life. But one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some said the currents took her away, yet others said different. Pointed the husband's way, for the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart. He had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Lucky for him, Hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered, though, of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate. That was different. How do you react to this performance? Say nothing. Say nothing. What? No reaction? Really? That's your play? I'm nervous for you. After that, I'm nervous for us all. Fair. I wouldn't want you to fake a reaction. Didn't see that coming. These killers are such wild cards. Wild card, bitches! Yeah! I swear one person has to get that reference, or I'm gonna be very sad.
How is story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up.
When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator.
Tell me, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be?
Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen.
Okay.
You have fun tonight, and try not to end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right?
Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed.
Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded thereafter, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. Damn. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? I mean, technically Spirit was my first choice, but then we ended up kind of accidentally going for Huntress. And now Trapper, because he was my least favorite, and I kind of wanted to get him out of the way. But now that we're getting to know him better, he's actually a lot more likable as a person. And I have mixed feelings, and I'm very conflicted and confused. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us. Maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Trapper? I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me. Or do. My fish haven't eaten in days. Eh? You arrive at the pool and find that no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourselves. Why is the water in this pool always a little warm? Did he pee in the fucking pool again? Trapper laughs. I have no idea. My guy, stop pissing in the pool. Now, do you know why I chose this spot for us? It's another test? You're testing me to see if I'll pretend to be happy while sitting in a pool used by cretins. Why would I do that to you? Survival. If I didn't know that by now, I'd already be dead. Yeah, you're right. No, seriously, I've been trying to find a reason to kill you for 2 days. You keep just managing to avoid your own annihilation and having to start this whole ridiculous thing over. Great job staying clear of that fate. So far. Actually, I brought you to this pool for 2 reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, just play indifferent and hard to get. I guess we'll have to see where things go. Hopefully they keep pointing up. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Doesn't matter anyway. We can't. I mean, we could. I know I could. But we're not allowed to, yet. I can't tell you why, either. You get what I'm saying? I understand. Definitely. Say no more. I get it. So I will bid you a good night. Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water inexplicably gets warm again. That's less attractive. Hey, wait a second, Trapper. You never told me the second reason you brought me to this pool. Oh yeah, the chlorine is great for washing off blood, especially in those hard-to-reach places. You know how it is. FYI, if you do know how it is, you should keep it to yourself. Damn it, I see those dweebs, Doug and Claudia, waving at us. I think we both need to head to the volleyball court. He's right. Dry off and go to the volleyball court. And later, you're really gonna want to scrub your own hard-to-reach places with actual soap. Chlorine is no match for whatever Trapper gets up to in these pools. Ew. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oy. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you, can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a very new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Leah chooses. Oh god. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? To get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit! Figuratively! Damn it, Dwight! You've got to watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew.
Who's your mommy?
Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Sorry. Oh. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of?
All of them.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, then. So, hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. And then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing, because it's clear that you're already going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell her privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it? Wraith considers this for a moment. A long moment. Too long. Oh, that's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my Bill. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond and maybe finally get off this island. And then maybe we can go on a real date. Ellipses. Okay, Wraith is really growing on me. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Is that punishment a threat or a promise? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's the best time. Shitting myself. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all those swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Gasp, shock, astonishment. Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse.
You can't kill a killer, but can you break their hearts? Do you dare to even try?
You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexiest slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Let's go for... Let's go for Spirit. I mean, she just wants to kick back and read a book. I'm gonna give her that opportunity. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, you're killers. Sure, you're each quirky or cute in your own way, but that doesn't change the fact that you kill. You've killed in the past. You'll almost certainly kill again. I get it. I can work with that. But you, Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. You don't seem to deserve to be here. At least, not on the outside. So what's on the inside? I'm truly afraid to find out. So, I'm gonna have to let you go. Oh, are you talking to me? Sorry, my mind was wandering. Has anybody seen where I left my sunglasses? I was just saying that I'm eliminating you from the competition, which I just am sort of putting together is a competition. Oh, really? Okay. So, nobody has seen my sunglasses? I swear I'm just gonna embrace the grandma life and get one of those bands that connects around your neck so you can't lose your glasses when you take them off. They just hang on your chest. What do you call those things? I think you just call it an eyeglasses strap? Or maybe an eyewear retainer? Or... You sure you're okay with this? I thought you might get upset. Nah, I couldn't care less. If anybody needs me, I'll be... I don't know, wherever the hell I want to be. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Leah when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... their own, mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by.
How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow?
I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Oh, we'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when... Your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young? Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I really don't know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I'm not sure what's happening. My only goals in life are to hurt people and then kill them. But for some reason, I don't want to do either to Leah. Yet. This feels like witchcraft. Is it? Is it witchcraft? Probably witchcraft. At least there's still plenty of time for things to change. Lots of ways for Leah to piss me off tomorrow. Still plenty of time. Gonna stay up tonight sharpening my cleaver just in case. Spirit? You gonna say anything? No? You're just gonna clean your katana and silently stare out ahead into the medium distance? Like that? All night? Look, the katana is clean. I mean, not really, it's completely destroyed and held together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any cleaner, that's for damn sure. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. No. I will not be distracted by K-pop daddy ads. No. Nope. Talking about Ghostface. Yep, that's copyrighted. You do? Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people.
Is it my turn?
What? No, it's not your turn. You're sending in water. How are you even sitting in that chair?
What's a chair?
It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew.
Okay. Rude.
Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in.
Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom.
Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left.
It's okay. Never mind.
Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. And this chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves.
I've got something to confess.
Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once?
Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please get me out of this polo shirt.
Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy.
I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up.
Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, it seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right, you didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. See, we know about that. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. I get it! Because I accidentally romance huntress first. It seems like by complete accident, most of my romance choices have been by accident. Okay. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterfly in the sky.
I can fly twice as high.
I'm still not awake, though. The stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. Probably. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Oh, we're going at The Bachelor again. That's right. I still watch. I know I shouldn't. I'm very aware that it's bad TV. I'm gonna watch it anyway, though. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moments, a little birdie told us that someone in particular has an extra strong crush on you. Gee, I wonder who it could be. Certainly couldn't be the one that we've been spending literally every minute with. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a dick since you got here and reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. Well, yeah, we have been assholes to Claudette and Dwight. Whoops. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Oh, wait! I have to do a drum roll for this! No, you don't, but who cares? Who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower is a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. You're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Ooh, beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. Yeah, I'm like very much only half awake right now, so I could very easily read something wrong and not even notice. We're just gonna roll with it. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Trappy Daddy. You step past all of the much kinder and more thoughtful characters and, for reasons I suppose I may never understand, approach Trapper. Trapper, you have snared my heart. Trapper lets out an audible groan. That's fair. There's no one here who I'd rather spend the day with than you. I can't say that I blame you. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you, to this island, maybe the world. I'm going to show you a day you'll never forget and likely never recover from either. Hot. With a charm like that, how could anyone resist? You walk to Trapper's cave with him. There's nothing I value more than loyalty. It's a rare quality in a person. Maybe the rarest, but you are a truly loyal person. To reward your loyalty, I'm going to tell you something I wouldn't tell anyone else. If I offer you the chance to hurt somebody today, be very careful who you agree to hurt and who you don't. Everything depends on that. Also, I'm going to spare you the indignity of playing a stupid game, talking about our feelings, or accidentally getting yourself killed. Loyalty deserves that much. Oh, thank you. We've already had a chance to get to know one another a little bit, but I think we have some work left to do today. So I'm going to ask you an important question. Then, I'm going to let you ask me one. What is it you desire most from this island? Power. That sounds right. I want to stand above, nay, on top of everyone else. Noted. Okay, now you can ask me one thing. What do you want to know? Family's probably a sore subject. What do you want in a partner? What are you looking for from a significant other? A partner in crime, and maybe a business partner as well, which will also include a lot of crime. Ooh, be gay to crime. Excuse us, sir. Oh my god, he's completely blocking twice. Excuse us, sir, but we've been sent here to remind you about the thing. You can't go to your special place until you handle it. You know, the thing you have already been spoken to about? Oh, shit, the thing. Yeah, alright. I'll do the thing. What thing? Is it like... thing? Or... oh, I don't know. Look, I got in a little bit of trouble. Apparently, spending time with me isn't fun. As though any of this is supposed to be fun. You're on Murderer's Island. Why would that be fun? Why would that be fun? But for reasons I can't begin to comprehend, apparently the other killers let their dates actually have some kind of juvenile wheel-spinning playtime. So I'm supposed to do the same today. If you ask me, it's total bullshit from a power-hungry boss who can't get out of his own way. But there's nothing I can do. So you're going to play a little game. Around this island, there are some hidden bear traps. A lot of hidden bear traps, actually. Some would say too many bear traps. Those some are wrong. Your job is simple. Spot them all, run around, sing a song, skip or dance or whatever. I don't care what dumb stuff you add to this. Just make sure you catch every trap. Got it? Good. Spot that trap! Okay. Oh, God. Huh. Hey, we did it. Okay, we gotta do some more. Huh. Okay. Not doing bad. Huh. Whew. Not the worst. Huh. Whew. Also, yes, it is absolutely essential for my process that I every time I stop. Listen, it's all part of the process. I'm barely awake right now and I don't have any caffeine. I'm doing what I can to keep myself going. Oh no! Oh shit. Whew. Whoop-de-doo, you did it. Was it perfect? No. Was I expecting it to be? If I'm honest, no. If I wanted perfection, I'd have done it myself. Now can we go to my special place? Yes, and remember to really have a good time in there. Seems unlikely, but sure. You enter Trapper's secret cave. The water shimmers, casting long shadows along the walls. Don't forget about the water. Now I'm going to take you somewhere I've only ever taken one other person. This is the most intimate thing I can think to do with another person that involves wearing clothes. Well, with clothes, but without murder. I hope you appreciate the trust I'm putting in you now. Who was the other person? Do I need to be a little bit jealous? Trapper walks over to a barricaded section of the cave and starts ripping off secured boards like they're popsicle sticks. It's pretty hot, right? It's okay to admit it's hot. He's a rich, sentient piece of marble. Soak it in like blood on a carpet. This tunnel is very important to me and my family. Would you like to see it now? Only if he promises not to kill you. I'm not going into a dark tunnel unless I have your word you won't kill me. Smart! Very smart. Forgot a letter there. Okay, I promise, and I assure you my promises mean something. I am a man of my word. Prepare to enter the special mysterious tunnel. The secrets it must hold. The excitement is almost too much. What the hell? This is it? It's just an old mining cave. It's dirty, it's smelly, the rats are the size of wombats. Spending a single minute in here is 5 minutes too long. And Trapper obviously could not be more proud of it. I didn't even know he could smile like that. This is where I feel most comfortable, and I'm finally willing to truly get real with you inside these walls. Will you do the same with me? Will you share something real? Maybe something about yourself that you don't like to tell others. I'll do the same after. Take my advice. Share something with him. So what do you want to share with me? Well, I mean, his story he told earlier talked about betrayal from a childhood friend, so let's talk about meaningless elementary school problems. In first grade, a bully threatened to beat me up if I didn't give them my lunch. I did it without putting up a fight. It was embarrassing, so I never talked about it. I wouldn't want anyone else to know that either. It's pathetic, and I don't care that you were only 5. But I'm a man of my word, and I will still share something real with you. My darkest secret is that I'd give it all up. The money, the power, even my physique, if I could go back in time and follow my heart. Once, a long time ago, I wanted nothing more than to be an artist, but my father refused. He was a harsh man who loved no one, only control. He did make me the man I am today, though, so it was worth it, don't you think? I mean, he seems to like who he is now. His father raised him right? The world doesn't need another artist. You owe a lot to your father. Right? I know someone that agrees with you too. Thing is, you can't become the most important person in my life without meeting the person who holds that position now. Huh? Huh? That's right. I brought you here to meet him. This is my father. Oh. Seems like with our two romance options that we did before, first Huntress and now Trapper, got a whole lot of parental issues. Good grief, he's an emaciated old man clinging to life by the thinnest of threads. This is the man, the myth, the legend behind the Macmillan fortune. What do you think of him? Is he okay? You okay, sir? I don't know what voice to give this guy. I don't know. Do I look okay to you, idiot? Help me, damn it. I've been trapped here for so very long. Right, I've been here for a long time. Or has it been forever? My dad isn't as strong as he once was, physically or mentally. I keep him here for his own protection. It's for his own good. You believe me, right? No. He's not here for his own good. You're punishing him. Yes, I am. Maybe you really do understand me. I love my father truly. He made me who I am, taught me how to be strong and ruthless in a world that only rewards power. There's only one thing I feel more strongly than my love for him, and that is my hate for him. And I hate him exactly because he made me who I am. That's why I keep him hidden away from his many enemies who have long waited to exact revenge on him. But that's also why I keep him like this, tortured and living in darkness. He is both a testament to my power and a living corpse who refuses to die on his own and free me of his grip. But he's still alive for now, though, so I want to hear what he thinks of you. I need to see if he finds you worthy of the Macmillan name and legacy. His mind is fractured, but he retains enough of it to judge people. This is your final test. Are you ready? Wait, don't answer that. You have no choice. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. And considering what you're about to do is really difficult, I want to be fair. So before my father asks you some questions, I'm going to let you ask him some questions. You should really have an idea of who he is before I put your life in his hands. I mean, our relationship in his hands. Ah, screw it. You must realize by now your life has been in danger every second you've been with me. Truth. If you haven't, well, shit. You're not very smart. Anyway, go ahead. You only get 3 questions though, so make them count. What do you want to ask my father first? Where are you from? Where were you born? Where did you grow up? Oh. I wouldn't spit on you, let alone answer that. Next question. Do you have a personal creed you live by? You're nothing! Any advice for wooing your son? Can you give me any advice on what I can do to make your son fall in love with me? You sound like a maggot. No more questions from you. That was fun to watch. At this island, we call that the Full Father Macmillan Experience. I hope that was as illuminating for you as I meant it to be. It was necessary, though. Trust me. Still, I would like to apologize. Unfortunately, my father is much meaner. He must be going soft. Maybe he's just saving his best, most honest self for his questions. Hey, Dad, it's your turn. You can ask anything you want. Now answer right, and we can take things to the next level. Answer wrong, and, Well, just answer right. Go ahead, father. Would you ever let someone stand in the way of what you want? No, never. Good answer. What do you truly want from my son? Well, he said he wanted a partner in crime. The same thing he wants, a partner in crime. Do you mean that literally or metaphorically? Literally. Definitely literally. Good answer. Would you ever hurt my son? Physically or emotionally? Answer the damn question. Would you ever hurt my son? I mean, he's into it. If I had to protect myself, yes, I would harm your son. Good answer. There's no way you could defend yourself from him, but good answer nonetheless. Now the final and most important question. Do you want to hear embarrassing stories about my son as a baby? Oh, he's gone full dad mode. Oh dear. Before you can say yes, Trapper goes into a rage. No! Damn you, father! Turning me into a monster wasn't bad enough. You have to embarrass me too? Back into the darkness you go! No, I don't like the dark. It's cold and the rats have started to unionize. That's probably his worst nightmare. Unions. I have a giant surprise for you when I get back. Huge! Is it him? Now that he's gone, what do you want to do while you wait? Stay perfectly still. Staying perfectly still, eh? Smart. You obviously won't fall for any traps this late in the game. I mean, date. Oh yeah, there's probably like bear traps hidden around. Trapper returns, but he stands in the shadows where you can't really see him. I hope you're ready for your gargantuan surprise.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. That is definitely the smallest Speedo he can possibly pull off without getting us an adults only rating. I'm turning red. I'm turning into a tomato. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Then again, if you're really not an adult, what are you doing playing this game? Fair. You should probably say something. What do you want to say? Finally! Let's do this! Why do you think I've put up with 3 days of tedious bullshit? For this moment. Oh, goddamn. It's go time! Trapper turns out all of the lamps. Unfortunately for you, legally, we're not allowed to describe the noises that are produced in this cave over a period of time that can best be explained as uncomfortably long. So I think it's safe to say that man's been in my guts. And we definitely can't show any of it. People would go blind voluntarily. Wow. Knocked boots so hard, we woke up in an entirely different part of my private cave system. Yeah, that was good. Obviously, it was great for you, right? Duh. Oh, look at it, little tear jerk. Oh yeah, the best. Hell yeah. Ooh. Is it getting warm in here, or is it just me? Trapper, Leah, the time has come. Return to the beach. You have no idea how close I just came to killing you both. You're lucky I'm in a very good mood. Damn, this is it. Ah, shit. Welcome back to where it all started. And where it's all going to end. One way or another. There's also a third way it can end, but you get my point. It's time to find out how Trapper really feels about you. I'm not consistent at all with these voices, and I don't care. I've gotten this far. That's weird. He looks Calm? Well, as calm as anyone can be while wearing diamond-encrusted dental floss just below his bathing suit. Point is, I don't like that. He's never calm. This is creepy in the strangest way. I bet things are gonna get real weird. Let's go! Now that we have shared the relations, it's time, finally, for real, to be intimate with you. You know I want a partner in crime. Well, my favorite crime is homicide. The second is tax evasion. That's a good one, but it's a distant second. If you're going to be my partner in life and I'm really going to commit to you, I need to know if you're willing to kill someone to prove you're just as committed to me. Are you willing to take another person's life to show you honestly want all of this? I can tell he really wants to break out his diamond thong for you again right here, right now. Only this time for all to see. But that's not happening. If you want to see more of Trapper's dong, go to your freaky little websites. I'm being perceived. Not that I've looked up these things, but let's be honest, that was some huge coverage. Well, will you kill someone for me? Depends on the person, sure. I'm willing to kill someone, but it depends on the person. Perfect, because I have someone in mind. Is this Dad? Dan and Cindy, get in here. Yes, sir. Trapper immediately kills Dwight, by chopping his head off. It lands in Claudette's hands. Well, at least I don't have to do his voice anymore. Ugh, I hate when I catch his head. It also lands in Claudette's hands. Oh my god. Why did you do that? Do you want me to kill her? Her? No, that was just for fun. Don't worry, they always come back the next morning. I still need her help, though. You, Charlotte, you brought him here, right? Yes? Good. Now go get him. Go get my father. Shit is about to get real. Hope you've been paying attention. Claudette wheels in Trapper's father. He looks afraid. I told you I hate my father, but I can't bring myself to kill him, even though all I want is to be free of him. So I want you, the only other person I care about, to do it. Will you? Will you take my cleaver and kill him for me? So here's my thinking. He hates his father, yes. But death would be the easy way out. He probably wants to just let him suffer, right? No. Why not? I would never kill any Macmillan. I would never harm a Macmillan man. Oh my God. That's the right answer! I can't believe it! You've done it! You avoided every trap I set for you. You're either truly depraved or so unethical you're willing to pretend you are just to make me fall in love with you. You truly are the person of my nightmares. I think I actually love you. Yes, I do. I do love you, and I want you to stay here with me forever. So what do you say? Do you love me too? Do you want to stay here with me forever? What? Is this really happening? Oh my goodness, it is. Do you want to stay here with me forever? Yes, I love Trappy Daddy. Yes, 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 I love you too, and I want to stay here with you forever. Trapper chops off Claudette's head and hands it to you. Take this as a token of my love for you. This head and everyone after it will bury in the sand together. This is awesome. Let's do this. Also, let's do it right now. Let's get to it. Wow, he's got huge hands. Trapper takes you to his secret cave bedroom. Gross things happen in here. Unholy things. Now they'll happen to you. Forever. Congrats? This is probably what you wanted, isn't it, you sicko? Yeah, it is. I just hope you're happy, even though you're never getting those Trapper nudes you wanted.
Did you really think that was going to happen?
Of course they did. Only degenerates play this game this long, hey.
Amazing. Amazing. But please make sure to leave us a great review.
And make sure an adult spell checks it for you first. Well, nobody spell checked this game, apparently.
Got him.
Hold up. 1 second. Turn the lights. Turn off the pinup art. It's just us now. You and me. I want to say, first of all, I'm sorry. Sorry for putting you through all of that. Not just the way Trapper acted, but the way I behaved as well. I need to work on myself. We all do, I think. I know this won't make it up to you completely, but I want you to have this.
Aww.
It's a drawing from the personal archive of one Evan McMillan. Yes, Trapper drew this. Long ago, before his heart broke and his mind warped and his soul left to find some place more pleasant to reside. Aww. I think it represents the goodness that is in all of us, or at least ought to be, even in Trapper. Thanks for playing. Hell yeah.